Welcome back to the Sports Card Jungle. I'm going to be doing a blind reveal for the November 1st PSA special of value bulk between 1950 and 1979. This is going to consist of 23 baseball cards, 16 football, and then a football that didn't get graded. We're going to start with the baseball. This is a sticker. You probably see through the card. Willie Mays sticker. So we got a 69 top special. Wasn't sure about this one. I figured I'd just send it in anyway. Kind of see. But I don't know what the PR stands for. Maybe someone else can kind of help me out. But, all right. Next up, we got Tom Seaver. Sorry for the camel wiggling. He had a 1971 Kellogg's. These are hard because they crack easily. This one looked pretty good. Tom Seaver, Hall of Fame, great pitcher. Figured I'd send it in and just kind of take a chance on that one. Next up, we have Warren Spahn, 1963 tops, I think. Yep, I got a 2. Okay. These vintage cards, you never kind of know, what you're going to get the grade unless you're an expert doing it. So I figure I'd try it out. It's a good looking card in general. It's just this off-centered and, wear on the corners. But I think it's an attractive looking card. Okay, and the next 19 will be 1961 post serial cards. So there will be nothing on the back from. And these were hand cut from post cereal, breakfast cereal boxes. Wasn't sure about how these would grade or if PSA would grade them. Again, because they were cut off cereal boxes, so you don't have a standard manufacturing cut. But I figured I'd check them out, and they did grade them all. So I'm very happy about that. Now, let's see what they grade them. Okay, we got a Charlie Neal. We got a 1.5. Some hand cut. Yeah, they put it. These are hand cut off the cereal box again. Don't know what the FR is. Somebody want to help me out with that. Next one, we have Tito Francona, recently retired Indians coach. Now he's coaching the Cincinnati Reds. We got a VG3. I think it's a great looking picture of him. Billy Odell, 2. Yeah, I think most of the time, most of the card is, good looking, other than, the edges where they're hand cut and is worn. Again, these were from 61. A little bit of probably, I don't know, something on the back, something from one of the cereals. Ed Bailey, 1.5. Again, still good color quality for these cards as well. Billy Martin. Got 4 on that one. Gene Conley. Got 4 again. Richie Ashburn, 3.5. What do you guys think about these post-serial cards? You guys like them? Maybe they'll do a remake of them, or kind of interesting cards. A lot of stats for card that came off a cereal box. So kind of impressed by that. Vic Power. This is a 63. Guess it just came in as authentic. See, this one's kind of torn up in all kinds of different places. I didn't cut any of these myself. I got them and just kind of left them as is. So, there's Bob Schmidt, 2. Bob Shaw, you got 1.5. Al Smith, got just authentic. Not sure how they determine the grades on these. Again, from authentic to 1 to 3, but because they all look, I guess, relatively good for the year, and they came off a cereal box. Yep, obviously somebody was doing their math homework, doodling in school or something with this card, so not sure, but it was part of the ones I had, so I figured might as well. Authentic, Gene Woodland. I bet somebody's looking for this one. They're like, oh man, I can't believe that guy wrote on the back of it, but that's what kids did back in the day. They were trading cards, and obviously these were on cereal boxes, so people didn't expect to keep them in big collections. We got a 2, Larry Loop, Jerry Loop. Yeah, some of these got some dents in them, but most of them, again, all the damage is around, kind of around the edges. Earl Beatty, got a 2 on that one. Yeah, looks like some mice chewed the corner of that one, but again, all the ink is very clear on these. The stats are easy to read. Again, still a bright color on some of these too, so you didn't have it faded, which is a good sign. Anyway, Wally Moon got a 4. Pete Reynolds, 4. Jerry Lynch, this is just authentic. Not sure why this is just authentic. There's a dent up in the left-hand corner right there, but compared to some of these other ones, not sure why they did that. Not showing the backs too much of these because there's not much to show unless there's a big stain or writing on them. Next up, Robin Roberts, authentic. We got Jim O'Toole, 1.5. And lastly, Jim Grant, authentic. All right. So I don't know how to kind of score those, but I think relatively, I'm glad they graded them all. I think they're all 61 besides 163 Vic Power. So I go into the football now. It's a 60 tops. Got a 2 Redskins, Washington Redskins. These 60 tops are all team photos. I think they're mostly all team photos. Next team we have St. Louis Cardinals. We got VG3. $60 tops, Green Bay Packers, 2.5. I don't know if this is the year they start really getting, a little more proficient on the big team pictures, so they're not just smudges on the card. Next we got the Detroit Lions, VG3. Just a fuzzball on there. Eagles and Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. That should be a very interesting Super Bowl. I think Barkley's going to be determining, player whether the Eagles win or not. Such a dynamic player. We got the Steelers. Got a 2 on that one. Yeah, it kind of smudges all over, but Steel City, kind of unique vintage emblems, team logos. Got the Los Angeles Rams, got a 3 on that one. My expectations on these cards were, not very high. I thought they were the interesting team pictures, who is in some of them, and, kind of clean pictures, I guess, for the most part. So I figured I'd just kind of pick the ones out I had. And again, with the vintage special, don't have a whole lot of vintage cards. So 1960 tops, Giants, VG4. Okay, I think these are, let's see, these are, okay, 64 Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia Eagles. There's a checklist from the 63 tops, football, 2. You got the Packers, Vikings, you got all the Eagles on there. So many Hall of Famers on this. Very clean on both sides. Got 2. So Fran Tarkington, 63 tops, got a 4. Got one other ones like these. I didn't know kind of how to grade them, but I think this one had the better color on it. Let's see the next one. So that got a 4. This got a 4 MC. Again, I have to look up what the MC is, but yeah, the one on the right is much sharper color, but the centering's not as great. But they're both 4 VG. Next up, we got Sam Huff. 6 of 3 tops. VG3. It's kind of a sharp card. Nice coloring on it still. I'm not really a fan of the yellow borders, but backs of all these vintage cards are always interesting. Reinitsky. 6-3 tops, got a 3. Alright, I thought that was a little bit more solid than that, but you had some stuff. I'm sure Kurt's Car Clean will clean some of that for someone, but you know, I don't put anything on these cards. You know, use a microfiber cloth to try and wipe any fingerprints off, but that's about it. So that one definitely had some residue on it. And a couple more cards left. Jim Taylor, 64 Philadelphia, 4. Nice looking card. Backers have a solid football history. Okay, and the last one. Pop quiz. If you guys know what Bubba Smith movie he played in that he was famous in, give you a few seconds to kind of think about it. So his rookie card, 70 tops, got a 4. So he was Hightower in Police Academy. Great movie from the 90s, I believe. I don't think it was from the 80s. I think it was the 90s. So that's why I got that one graded. Probably go with my PC. Okay, last one, not least, let's see what card I did not get graded. Kind of surprised I got one each from the last submission in this one. Okay, it's a checklist. Probably the 63 tops. Altered. Well, I don't know how this one was altered. I absolutely did not alter this card. And this was, I know the person had this, collected this for a while. Not sure why. This checklist does have some writing on it. Maybe erase marks. Okay. Anyways, what do you guys think of them? You guys like the football ones better, the baseball? Appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next video.